Much like preparing a budget at home to plan for expenses, the City of Enid also prepares a budget each year. This annual budget serves as a working plan for operating our city. Our budget establishes the amount of revenue expected to be available, which then sets limitations on the amount of expenditures that can be supported. The budget sets priorities to determine how the resources will be allocated among the services and programs our citizens expect and need. Also, the city needs an annual budget to comply with the Oklahoma Municipal Budget Act, Title 11, Oklahoma Statute 17-201. The City of Enid gets its revenue from the sales tax paid by residents and visitors when going out to eat, going shopping in our city, fees paid by customers, paying a water bill, playing around at the golf course, or attending a concert at the event center, and grant funding that the city staff works to secure. All of these sources of revenue are considered when it's time to prepare the annual budget. Sales tax is the largest funding source for the city. Sales tax is collected when you make a taxable purchase within city limits. The sales tax rate in Enid is 9.1%. The City of Enid receives 4.25% of that. The state of Oklahoma gets 4.5%, and Garfield County receives 0.35%. Did you know the City of Enid does not receive property tax as a source of revenue for operations? Property tax goes to the public school district within Garfield County, Autry Technology Center, and Garfield County government. Some of the revenue collected by the City of Enid is restricted, which means money can only be used for specific purposes. Some of the revenues are unrestricted, which can be used for purpose deemed necessary. Of the 4.25% sales tax the city gets, 2% is unrestricted and spent on general fund operations. The general fund operations include things like parks, the library, streets, and public safety. The remaining 2.25% of the city's share of sales tax is restricted and can only be used as allocated. In other words, the revenue collected by this 2.25% must be spent on projects for which it was intended and not mixed with other funds. 1% of the restricted funds goes toward capital improvement projects. These funds can only be used for capital projects like construction of infrastructure. 0.25% goes toward operational and capital costs of the fire and police safety departments, and the remaining 1% is restricted to Kaw Lake water supply and other capital water projects. User fees are charged for services by areas of the City of Enid operating like a business. The Municipal Authority, Enid Woodring Regional Airport, Meadow Lake Golf Course, and Enid Public Transit Authority are all examples of how the city runs like a business. Fees are only charged to customers who use the services. These fees help fund the operations of the department charging the fee. Decisions are made throughout the year based on budgetary inputs from staff, departments, and the community. The mayor, city commission, city administration, each department, and citizens all have say in the annual budget. This is all part of the budget cycle. The City of Enid's fiscal year begins on July 1st and ends June 30th. The budget preparation begins in January each year with estimates for revenues, departmental operating expenses, salaries and benefits, and capital expenditures being prepared. City leaders and staff review the prioritized projects and services to include in the budget. Projects and services are generally included if supported by revenues. By the end of March, a draft budget is ready for review. In April through June, revisions are made, a public hearing is held for citizen input, and the budget is adopted. For the entire fiscal year, city staff ensures the budget is implemented and monitored, so any adjustments to the current budget may be made. At the end of the fiscal year, an annual year-end audit is performed by an outside CPA firm. This reporting process provides financial feedback on the budget. The city leaders and staff are all committed to being fiscally responsible with the city's funds. As stewards of public funds, the city uses good judgment and thoughtful management to maximize the resources entrusted to us. You can be a part of the budget decision-making process too by attending a public meeting or contacting your city commissioner. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, follow, and share this with your friends. Until next time, thank you from the City of Enid.